E-commerce in Kazakhstan is experiencing rapid growth. This market is growing at double-digit rates from year to year. Today, its volume is estimated at hundreds of billions of tenge. It's no wonder that there are players who come up with original business ideas. These include the Alabita.kz project. Its founders intend to digitize the largest flea markets of Central Asia.
Представьте, что товар
Imagine that the goods from Chinese online stores are in a big pile. On top, we put the goods of local suppliers. The task of our platform is to digitize all these goods, disassemble this pile and put them on the shelves. When a customer orders it, we can find and deliver this product.
И разложить по полочкам. Когда клиент заказывает, мы можем этот товар найти, доставить.
The potential for the development of this service is very great. Only at the Almaty flea market there are several thousands of sellers. The product they offer intersects with offers from Chinese online stores. The only difference is that Kazakhstan products can be delivered much faster. The only thing left is to digitize them.
Первым делом фотографы приходят и делают.
First of all, the photographers take original photos, process them. Then the content managers post them on the website, make an original and competent description of the product. Then the prices and availability of the goods are updated.
Затем же актуализируются цены и наличие.
Today, startuppers are setting up business processes for their platform, testing the interaction with suppliers, practicing logistics, and analyzing sales. They already managed to find out that the average check on the website is 5,000 tenge. It turns out that the prices are the same as in the market. The only difference is that the user does not need to travel anywhere.
Мы уже сейчас зарабатываем на доставке вместе с Казпочтой и будем зарабатывать на комиссии.
We already earn money on delivery together with Kazpost, and we will earn on the commission. That is, we will not win the margin. We will work for retail prices of our partners. This is the classic scheme of the marketplace, where the earnings come purely from sale. We will receive money for the goods we sold. We will receive money for the result we achieved.
Деньги за реализованный товар. Получать деньги за результат.
Today, this website faces big challenges in terms of scaling. This involves the processing of large amounts of information, where the digitization goes to thousands of items per day.
У нас сейчас на данный момент около 30 тысяч видов.
At the moment, we have about 30,000 types of products on the site. Here you can find everything from a toothpick to industrial equipment. As for the business partners, there are about 120 of them, private entrepreneur, LLP, and the owners of boutiques. During 3 years of digitizing the Almaty flea market, entrepreneurs conducted a large analytical work, which allows them to reach the next level of development. However, this stage requires considerable financial and intellectual resources. Difficulties do not frighten the founders of the platform, but, on the contrary, inspire them to achieve new goals. The Chinese manufacturer of electric cars, Lucid Motors, will receive $1 billion from the Saudi fund. The parties have already signed an agreement on intentions, which reflects the main terms of the potential transaction, formed on the basis of the results of negotiations. Preliminary agreements provide for the separation of the total amount of financial investments into several tranches. These investments are extremely necessary for Lucid Motors, as the startup has repeatedly tried to attract financing for launching production of cars. PepsiCo buys a Siphon maker for the production of SodaStream soda for $3.2 billion. This startup has already conquered the markets of Europe and Asia. Thanks to the transaction, consumers will be offered individual solutions for the production of beverages at home throughout the world. PepsiCo will pay for each share of the SodaStream $144, which is 32% higher than the average value of securities in the last 30 trading sessions. The deal is planned to be completed before January 2019. According to the analytical company SuperData, the virtual reality technology market is one of the fastest growing in the world. By 2020, it will increase 20 times and reach $37 billion. In Kazakhstan, there are few players in this market, but it can be said that the ecosystem is being formed. One of the most notable domestic projects in this direction is the Unived platform.
Это, значит, шаблонное приложение, которое позволяет делать.
This is a generic solution that allows you to make mobile and desktop virtual reality applications in 360 format for various needs that may arise in a large company. This is the training format and the format for passing safety tests and some production processes.
Техники безопасности и каких-то производственных процессов.
With the help of this platform, several large projects have already been implemented in such areas as safety engineering, production processes, and training. And with each year, the number of orders increases because such solutions allow companies to significantly reduce cost. Therefore, the sphere of virtual reality is now called the golden calf for business.
Потребность в такого рода приложениях виртуальных растет.
The need for such virtual applications is growing as they help companies to reduce cost and actually reduce cost on training of their employees, especially when it comes to training abroad, like many oil companies and airlines do.
Ну, как у многих нефтяных компаний, как у авиакомпаний.
Monetization of this project is very simple. Customers order the application and it is being developed in this company. But in the future, it is hoped that the platform will be sold online. This result can be achieved from implementing ready-made templates that dramatically reduce the cost of developers to create their own applications.
Инвестиции дополнительные сейчас вообще этой области.
Any additional investments won't hurt this industry segment in Kazakhstan, and I think all over the world, because the projects require capital and labor expertise.
Очень трудоемкие, экспертноемкие и капиталоемкие.
Today, startuppers are expanding the range of IT solutions and are working on universal products. Among them, a module for telecommunications companies, which will explain the arrangement of various technical novelties and also help them to master their repair and maintenance. We plan to add more metrics, more progress, and we also have ideas for creating a universal designer that will speed up and stream the development of the following models. That is, using it, developers could create some products without the engine's Unity or Unreal Engine and directly combine the finished functionality. The company admits that they are considering options to expand their business to foreign markets. Experience shows that such projects are quite successfully scaled. Perhaps the first step will be taken towards Russia, well, and further to Europe and the United States, where virtual reality is now in demand. Medet Rakhimbayev is an advisor on the strategic development of an innovative platform based on the methodology of managing talents.
Сервис обладает эффектом мультипликатора. Он умножает результаты, достигнутые рекламой.
The service has a multiplier effect. It multiplies the results achieved by advertising, marketing, and sales. At the heart of this multiplier effect is a positive attitude towards the company, which is created by the clients due to high-quality personal service. It motivates them to recommend the company to other people. John Shawl, first-class service.
Мне посчастливилось побывать на семинаре Джона Шоула, который проходил здесь в Алматы, и некоторые компании пользуются.
I was fortunate to attend the seminar of John Shawl, which was held in Almaty. Some companies use his services and are in the process of implementing his methodology. And what I heard at the seminar seemed very interesting and useful. Kazakhstan business, especially the medium and large businesses, have achieved quite high competencies in the area of finance, logistics, and the building of business processes. And, in my opinion, one of the few growth points that remained are a high-quality service that is provided by motivated and dedicated employees.
На мой взгляд, одна из немногих точек роста, которые остались у него, это
how to make the employees of the company treat business as their own business. The author asserts that it is necessary to be honest, open. It is necessary to introduce a transparent and understandable system of decision-making and promotion of people. In this case, the company's employees begin to give back. If you act dishonestly with them, unfairly, then, in this case, you get weakly motivated and disloyal staff, which, in my opinion, is the main enemy of any company.
Прозрачную, понятную систему принятия решений, продвижения людей и так далее. В этом случае сотрудники компании начинают
This book will be primarily interesting to the top management of those companies that are in the service industry, restaurants, hotels, cafes, and so on. In addition, this book will be of interest to companies that are engaged in retail trade. In this book, you can also find many tips for corporate business.
Который, по моему мнению, является самым главным врагом любой компании. Главным и практически единственным критерием успешности.
The main and almost the only criterion for the success of the service strategy is a commitment of management. Successful companies in the field of service have one very important property. Their top management understands how important this is and understands how to work with it. I think that a good service is your lifesaver in the stormy sea of modern business. Everything related to cars is a big market. It costs a lot of money to keep your car in good order, to repair and update it. That's why the interest of startups to car market is not surprising, especially in Kazakhstan, where automation is just starting to gain momentum. One of the new and ambitious projects in this area is called Asper. This is a quick and convenient search for auto parts and auto services, such as service station, car washes, evacuator calls, and mobile tire rack services. At the moment, we have 300 partners in 4 cities: Astana, Almaty, Shymkent, and Karaganda, and 3,000 users. The service was launched in January 2018, and it is too early to say that it is successful. However, its founders admit that they are encouraged by positive feedback from users, and this is a great incentive for further development.
Мне нужно было заменить боковые зеркала, так как они были разбиты.
I needed to replace the side mirrors since they were broken, and the application was accepted, and the price was also adequate. If you now look at the market, then the service price for expensive cars are very high.
Машины, цены, можно сказать, что очень завышенные.
How does the application work? Unlike competitors, where the application is often sent and after which the user expects a response, this platform is a marketplace where the answer to the request is an instantly displayed list of offers from partners. This approach makes it much easier to find the most convenient offer in terms of location and price.
Поступают к нам заявки.
Applications come to us. We see what services customers would like to receive. Our managers contact the client. They invite us to the car shop where we already negotiate the conditions for repairing his car. This is the timing, quality, and price of the service.
Моменты, которые его интересуют. Это сроки, качество и цена обслуживания.
In the startup, the idea of the marketplace does not stop, and they want to develop a system that will maintain the entire chronology of car failures. That is, the user will see all the problems of his car, which he solved through the application. In addition, the system will remind him which spare parts you need to change in a timely manner, and also when the time comes to change the oil. As a result, it turns into something like an electronic technical passport of the car.
По данным исследования компании Mercury Properties в Казахстане,
according to the research of Mercury Properties companies in Kazakhstan, the sales of auto parts and service stations total $1.5 billion, and about 4 million cars were registered in 2017. And we believe that every car owner is own potential customer. Today, more than 60 million tenge has already been invested in the project, and the developers realize that for the explosive growth of the application, it is necessary to attract investments. According to the founders, about 125 million tenge are required. And if everything goes as planned, motorists will forever forget about the archaic, that is, about paper technical car passports. On the basis of the International Technology Park of IT startups Astana Hub, the second stream, the Garage Acceleration Program, was launched. 14 teams were selected and became participants in the intensive project development system. Startups will receive a free working space on the territory of the expo, where they will be helped to set up business processes and receive long-awaited investments. In the list of participants, 11 startups from Kazakhstan, the rest from Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, and Russia. Kazzinc invests 112 billion tenge in the digitalization roadmap. These funds will be used to upgrade the technological base of 7 projects, among them Pytrum. It is an automated personnel and equipment management system at Malevsky mine. In addition, before the end of 2018, the holding plans to complete the implementation of the project New Metallurgical Balance. It provides for the creation of a single information database of production data and the digitalization of basic processes, such as the distribution of commodity flows and metals in them at different stages of the metallurgical process.